Based on what we're hearing from the players in the room, I'm sure there's a feeling it's not your best effort, but what did you like about the way your team survived that game?
Yeah, we got 2 points. I mean, we're here in November. If we're sitting, February, March, April, we're not very happy about it. We found a way to win the hockey game. We had a good first period. After that, we were downhill, and those guys all know that. I didn't have to say much. They all knew that. Helly put on a performance and got the 2 points. Get on to the next one.
Yeah, I know that the belief with the team coming into this is, important game, Central Division game, but we weren't going to make that about retribution. All that said, given, what happened in the playoffs last year, Connor coming out against a team that seemed to kind of have his number and then responding in his first available time slot to do it against that team, does that mean anything?
Well, I think it certainly does for him. Obviously for him to come out and, to play like he played, really frustrated them. He made some great stops and some fantastic stops. And but like I said, we weren't going into this game retribution from last year. It wasn't that. It was another opponent here in November on a very busy schedule. Just trying to make sure that, really, like I said, I really liked our start, and it was one of these games that we just let it go. We kind of handed it back to them more than anything. And but like I said, I'm done. I'll look at this one, and we're down to Colorado, now it's Dallas. So it's just, I know you guys don't want to hear that, but at the end of the day, the schedule's too crazy, too busy right now, and that's just how we're kind of taking it.
What, from your vantage point, led to you guys spending so much time in the defensive zone? Was it just a matter?
I think I'll go 3 places. We didn't break the puck out real well. We didn't get through the neutral zone. We turned a lot of pucks over through the neutral zone, and then when we didn't have that extended zone time, we were, we got knocked off pucks. Our puck support in the O zone, where we usually, especially in the first, where we had we had close support. We got pucks to the net. We had traffic. It was kind of a 200-foot kind of problem tonight. It was really, then in the second period, I think they had 5 rush chances we got outnumbered. We got our F3 dove in. Our 4th and 5th guys got beat up the ice by maybe their D. So it was a little bit of everything kind of happened there.
You switched Ehlers and Connor at one point there. What was,
I was switching everything at one point, and then I was trying to come back to it. I still needed Lowry's line. Obviously I needed those guys, and so just trying to find something. I was trying to get Al back out there and get him up in the mix. I know how kind of the player that he is as well, and it's just, I flipped it, and Vladdy and KC got a break, 2-on-1, and then Fly had a great chance with Scheif, and it was just kind of had to do something a little bit different. That's all.
Yeah, what makes that the moment? Like, I was trying to think of the last shift before that. There's a couple where you guys won the puck, gave it away, won the puck, gave it away. Was that the moment, or was that in your mind before that?
No, it started in the second period. There was a lot of that. We had the puck and it was gone. They had it. We had the puck. We didn't make the right decision on it, and it was a lot of areas of the ice. It wasn't just in the offensive zone or through the neutral zone. It was like we were making plays that, that ended up on their stick, and then to compound it, how we defended against it, wasn't how we usually play with our structure, and it got away from us. And at the end of the day, our goaltender obviously did what he had to do to get us those 2 points.
When they get running around in the offensive zone, Colorado, and they're looking for those high tips, they're recovering pucks. I think most of your D, maybe all 6 of them, had like a goal line clearance at some point today. Hellebuyck obviously had a great game. What is the key to weathering that and surviving it and just dealing with the fact that that's happening?
Yeah, when you start to stretch out and start to chase, then they're going to really find the seams in the open, and they're going to find the slots. I thought we did a really good job of finding some of those rebounds, that some of those ones that did drop out. Our D's did a pretty good job of staying close. We got outnumbered, and we didn't get outnumbered quite as much as, maybe some other times. But at the end of the day, it's really, when you're caught like that and they're feeling pretty good about what they're doing, those 5 guys that they have out on the ice, and in the third period it was predominantly those guys. In the second, it wasn't just that top 5, but it's kind of keep them the outside and force some bad shots and, force that one where it's a spray and you can go and get it and maybe make a clear, make a pass, get out of your zone somehow.
My last one is, as a coach, you're so clearly focused on the process, right? It's always about the process, and we can hear that even in probably your tone, I would say. Were you that way as a player coming out of a game, or has it changed?
I think there's a lot more emotion when you're a player. You're more mad at yourself, or you're happy about what you've done. I think that, especially when you have games like this, you get on yourself a little bit more. And I think a coach. I have to kind of look after 20 people, and you're kind of trying to make sure that you're sparking them. You're with your coaching staff. You're trying to, get those guys. Everybody pick their game, try to get them fired back up again. So maybe it's just one last push where we happen to score a goal and make it 2-0. And I don't know if that's answering the question, but the player part, I don't know. It's too far in my past, I guess. Is now the coach part. It's just try to motivate the rest of the guys to find a way to win the game. Thanks.